Welcome to my garden. Today I'm going to talk about how to grow the strawberries in these cinder blocks. The cinder blocks are wonderful to grow strawberries. Today I'm going to talk about why we should be using the cinder blocks to use strawberries and how you should plan for your little small plot of cinder block strawberry patch. So the reason that we should be growing strawberries in the cinder blocks is that cinder blocks have holes, right? So when you put the soil into the cinder blocks, even if the roots need to go beyond the depth of the cinder block, you can still let the plant grows, right? So the root growth is not limited by the depth of the kind of like a pot. If you use a pot, there's a limitation, right? The roots cannot grow any further than the depth of the pot, and it creates the root bounce. Cinder blocks does not do that. Another reason is that strawberries can easily hang out at the edge of the cinder blocks, that it does not touch the soil. As we all know that if the strawberry fruits touch the soil, it's all ruined. Right, so this way it is hanging out at the edge of the cinder block and easy to pick. You can easily see which one is ripe, which one is not, and then it's easy to pick. Another reason is that you can absolutely control the weeds. You see, I don't have any weeds in my cinder blocks, and I didn't even need to pull them out because the strawberries plants are packed in here. There's no room for the seeds to grow, and there's no sunlight touching hitting the ground, that you're not going to see any weeds. Another reason is the propagation, right? So strawberries plants don't grow or don't live that long, so you can't renew them or replant the new ones. At the end of the season, strawberries will shoot out these little stolons, which you can grow as a new plant. All you have to do is curl this. If it is long enough, you can go over to another cinder block and grow it, or if it is short enough, you can just curl and put it back in here. So another reason is that these cinder blocks actually protects the snails and slugs from getting into the plant or onto the plant or coming into here, because the blocks are so dry that the snails won't come in. Because I am living in the Northern California, my biggest enemies are snails and slugs. So by having these ones, I don't have problem with snails and slugs anymore. And another reason is that because the cinder blocks are concrete, and it actually warms up the soil in winter much earlier than if I would have grown them in the regular pot or ground. Because of that, I could get the strawberries much earlier than even the normal season. And they love and thrive in winter too. So another thing I want to talk about is the layout. You want to make sure that when you lay down all the cinder blocks like I did, you want to make sure that there are rooms between cinder blocks and also between the rows. The reason that you leave these between the rows is it's about what, 6 to 8 inches or so that you can go in and walk and pick the strawberries and check, and then also remove the dead leaves, etc. Right? And then the difference between two blocks like this is you want to leave a room for the little strawberries to hang out. If you put them too close to each other, there's no room for strawberries to hang out, so you're going to have a problem. So the way that you lay out is to make sure that there's enough room between each cinder blocks and also between each rows. So in this way, you have a very nice cinder block strawberry patch. Have fun with it.